Today, we'll go over the draft from GiantX vs BDS in the LEC. One team had a good draft, and the other had a horrible one. I'll let you decide. Let's take a look. Giant first picked Kalista, which we saw BDS do yesterday against G2. I think this is very okay. She works decent with the new items and bullies most lane matchups, especially with Dravenband. The only thing here is that she falls off super hard post 25 or 30 minutes, so if BDS picks superior scaling, Kalista will inherently have a rough time if she doesn't get super ahead. With Kalista B1, we're looking for Giant to build a comp around similar themes such as early to mid game skirmishing and controlling dragons. BDS first rotate Ashe and Graves, which is good. The Ashe is a flex pick even though it's most likely a support, and it outranges Kalista very hard. This means that Kalista will have a tough time bullying the lane, which is her strong point in the game. BDS basically killed Kalista with this one pick, so nicely done there. An added bonus in the matchup is the Ashe auto's slow, which makes Kalista attack and hop slower as well, so a little extra counter pick there. The Graves I like as a blind pick. It works well here because he doesn't have a weak point in the game, and he works well with the new items. Also, you can pick low range like Graves here because Kalista is also short range. Graves will always outdamage her at that range, so again a good pick into the Kalista and in general a strong jungler right now. Giant answer with Lee Sin and Neeko. Now Lee Sin does work well with the new items, but the premise of why I think he's bad and competitive still holds true. If he gets behind at all, even a little bit, it is impossible to play the game, and it feels awful to be the lead player in that situation. Also, paired with a Neeko doesn't make much sense. Why would you ban Nocturne if you want to pick Neeko? He will also get hard outscaled by Graves this game. If you want to pick an early game skirmishing jungler that can beat Graves, you should just pick Xin Zhao. I don't understand what the upside of Lee Sin is here, or in most games. Either way, the Neeko is always good. OP champ in general, and any champ that builds Storm Surge is even more broken. BDS finished first phase with Varus, which is great. Again, BDS is aiming to completely shut down Kalista's strength, which is pre-15 minutes in lane. At this point, it doesn't matter what support they pair with Kalista, they're so hard outranged and outscaled, they'll just lose at every point in the game. This also makes it hard for Lee to have early pressure because his bot will be pinned under tower for the entire lane phase. Rough situation here for Giant through the first pick phase. BDS R4 Orianna, which is great. Still a super strong and stable pick, does fine into the Neeko matchup and is on theme with range and scaling. Also, she builds Storm Surge, so yeah. Giant round out with Rel and K'Sante, which I guess is on theme with the rest of their picks, but again, they're kinda dooming themselves here. They're diving face first into Graves, Varus, and Orianna with short range and no scaling. I respect teams who try these early game comps, but when you're not significantly more mechanically talented than the opposing team, the leads you're looking for early are never going to appear. And if you do get the leads, it really doesn't even matter, because post 25 minutes you'll lose anyways. I'm not a fan of these kinds of comps, but to each their own. BDS finished with R5 Garen, which is an Adam special and counters K'Sante. Good pick to win the 1v1. Overall, huge draft win here for BDS with superior range, scaling, and theme counters. Giant has put themselves in a position where they need to be 5k gold ahead and 2 dragons ahead at 15 minutes and can't make a mistake in the early game. Much easier and well-rounded comp for BDS, so well done on their part. Thanks for watching, see you next time.